Not everyone who looks rich is actually rich. You've probably seen it before. Someone always showing off. Expensive things, luxury lifestyle, perfect image. Nice clothes, fancy places, always looking like they have everything figured out. But something feels off, because deep down you can sense it. The confidence doesn't feel real. The lifestyle feels a little too forced, like it's more about being seen than actually being. And that's where the real story begins. Because behind that perfect image, there's often a very different reality. A reality people don't show. A reality they try to hide. And here's the truth most people don't talk about. Some people don't act rich because they are successful. They act rich because they're trying to feel successful. They are chasing a feeling, not a result. A feeling of importance, a feeling of respect, a feeling of I've made it. But instead of building it slowly through real work, they try to create it instantly through appearance. And for a moment it works. People notice them. People react. People get impressed, but that feeling doesn't last. Because it's not built on something real. Now, this is not about judging anyone. It's easy to look at someone and say, they're fake. But that's not the point. The point is to understand the psychology behind it. Because when you understand why people do this, you stop reacting emotionally. You stop getting impressed by every flashy thing you see. You stop comparing yourself to images that aren't even real. And most importantly, you start seeing the difference between appearance and reality. Because in today's world, looking successful is easier than ever, but actually becoming successful, that still takes time, effort, and discipline. So the real question is not, why are they pretending? The real question is, why do so many people feel the need to pretend in the first place? Let's break it down. 1, they want validation. Some people don't feel enough inside, so they try to look enough on the outside. They post, they show, they display, because they want approval. They want people to say, wow, they're doing well. Because that external validation temporarily fills an internal gap, but only temporarily. 2, they compare themselves too much. Social media makes this worse. When people constantly see others living perfect lives, they feel behind. So instead of building real success, they try to match the image, not the reality, and slowly they get stuck in a cycle. Compare, feel low, pretend, repeat. 3, they confuse image with identity. Some people start believing that looking rich, being successful. So they focus more on appearance than actual progress. Nice clothes, expensive items, perfect photos. But inside, there is no real growth because real success takes time. But image can be created instantly. 4, they are afraid of being seen as less. This one is deep. Some people don't fake wealth to impress others. They fake it to avoid judgment. They don't want people to think they are struggling. So they hide their reality and show a different version. Not because they're proud, but because they're afraid. 5, they are chasing a feeling, not success. Being rich is not just about money. It's about how it makes you feel. Powerful, respected, important. Some people don't actually want success. They want the feeling that comes with it. So instead of building something real over time, they try to create that feeling instantly. They dress a certain way. They show a certain lifestyle. They act like they've already made it. Because deep inside, they believe if they look successful, they will start to feel successful. But that feeling is temporary. It fades quickly. Because fake confidence always needs support. From people, from attention, from validation. Real confidence doesn't need any of that. It stands on its own. 6, they avoid real work. The truth is, building real success is not easy. It takes time, discipline, patience, and consistency. And most people don't like that process, so they choose the easier path. Pretending instead of becoming. Looking successful instead of working for success. But shortcuts don't build strong lives. They only create weak foundations. 7, they don't realize the long-term damage. At the beginning, it feels good. Attention comes. People notice. Validation feels rewarding. But slowly, things start to change. Now they feel pressure. Pressure to maintain the image. Pressure to keep proving themselves. Pressure to never show their real situation. And over time, that pressure becomes exhausting. They are no longer living freely. They are performing constantly. And the worst part is, they slowly lose touch with who they really are. Because when you pretend for too long, you forget what's real. And in the end, you don't just lose your image, you lose yourself. Here's the truth. Looking rich is easy. Being rich is hard. Anyone can create an image. Anyone can show a lifestyle. Anyone can make things look perfect. But very few people are willing to do the work. that actually builds something real. Because real success is not fast. It's not flashy, and most of the time, it's not even visible. It happens quietly. One is temporary, the other is real. The image fades, the reality stays. That's why you have to make a choice. Do you want attention, or do you want real growth? Do you want people to think you're successful? Or do you actually want to become successful? Because those two paths are very different. So don't chase the image, chase the process. Focus on improving yourself. Focus on building skills. Focus on becoming better every single day. Don't try to impress people, because the people you're trying to impress today won't even matter tomorrow. Instead, build something real, something that doesn't depend on validation, something that doesn't need to be shown, something that stays strong even when no one is watching. Because at the end of the day, people may remember what you showed for a moment, but your life will always reflect what you actually built over time. And deep down, you already know the difference. So don't rush, don't pretend, don't fake what you haven't earned yet. Work quietly, grow patiently, and let your results speak for you. Because in the end, real always wins. So choose wisely.